The Bears are what we thought they were. They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bull?
What's up, Bears fans? Today we will be talking about the Bears and their potential to be a top team in today's NFL. The Bears are an interesting team for a plethora of reasons. For starters, this past offseason they acquired the number 1 and number 9 pick in the NFL draft. They ultimately decided to move on from Justin and draft stars prospect Caleb Williams. At number 9, they picked up who many believe is the interchangeable number 1 wide receiver in this year's draft, Rome Odunze. But before the draft, they made 3 key additions that really solidify the roster. Running back DeAndre Swift, safety Kevin Byard, who replaces the old Eddie Jackson, but the biggest of the 3 being 32-year-old Keenan Allen. Keenan has played 12 seasons in the NFL and through that has 904 career receptions for 10,530 yards, tacking on 59 touchdowns. Even with age into consideration, Keenan still has a lot left in the tank as he is coming off his best of his 12 years. What's even better for Keenan and the Bears is that he doesn't have to be the guy all the time. Chicago Bears have been blessed with stud wide receiver DJ Moore when they ultimately traded Bryce Young to the Panthers. DJ is also coming off a career year with 96 catches, 1,300 yards, and 8 touchdowns. That was good enough to break the top 8 for yards by all wide receivers last year. And previously stated they drafted University of Washington's Rome Odunze, who is a notoriously great pass catcher. He's not going to kill you with speed, but neither are DJ or Keenan. They're all technicians when it comes to route running and being quarterback friendly. Rome's going to have an opportunity to learn and thrive behind 2 Pro Bowlers. The big question is, will Caleb be able to put it all together and produce wins on the football field? The pick of Caleb seeks way out beyond 2024. The goal is to have a franchise guy for the next 10 to 15 years. But I do think Chicago will be able to make some noise this year. They have the 3rd easiest schedule out of all 32 teams. Go check out my season prediction video that I will link right here. The Chicago Bears had a top 5 defense last year. They led the league in interceptions with 22. They started to put it all together as the season progressed, and I have to say head coach Matt Eberflus did a phenomenal job as he took over the defense midway through the season. It's difficult to keep a team composed when you're losing a bunch, but also when your defensive coordinator gets canned in season for legality reasons. Anyways, the Bears finished 7-10 in 2023, but there was room to squeeze out a couple more wins. I mean, they had historic comeback losses. In Week 4, Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos came into Soldier Field. Through 3 quarters, the Bears had managed to grab a commanding 28-7 lead, but the Bears are always going to bear, and they ended up losing 31-28 to a game-winning field goal by Will Lutz. In Week 11, the Bears took a trip to Ford Field, and for 95% of the game, it looked outstanding. They led 26-14 with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Somehow they managed to blow that one as David Montgomery scored the game-winning touchdown. The final score was 31-26. They even had a chance to sneak into the playoff picture if they won out starting in Week 15 against the Browns. They again blew a 4th quarter lead and lost 17-20. Overall, they lost 6 one-score games through all of 2023. Obviously, it's the NFL and those happen by nature, but even if they win half of those, the pendulum swings tremendously and the team is 10-7 with a playoff spot. They have some great players on the defense. Last year's number 1 rated corner Jalen Johnson just signed an extension. Montez Sweat, who was brought here last year, also signed an extension. They have linebackers Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards locked up for the foreseeable future. I think the team is hoping and expecting last year's rookies Gervon Dexter and Zach Pickens can take a step forward this year. All in all, I think the Bears are going to be fun to watch, and it's going to start with HBO Hard Knocks in the beginning of August. I am super stoked for every single part of the season, good or bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.
Taking punishment from a team that is known as the Bears. The Bears.